Hello, good morning, everybody. Welcome to McBoss Capital Livestream. Today is May 28th at 8:33. Welcome to McBoss Capital Livestream. Today is all right. So we are 1 hour into the market. It is down a little bit. Nasdaq 0.1%, Dow 0.1%, S&P also almost 0.1%. The volume is a little bit is quite lower, so that's good news because on down days, even though right now it's still early in the day, you don't want to see higher volume because that's a negative. So that's a good news. So maybe market is just gonna be flat today. Obviously, we have Nvidia news coming out uh, after hours, so that could change how the market direction. So let's wait and see for that. So today might be just a very tame, kind of boring day, like just juggling around this flat area. At least for now, that's what it appears to look like. So let's just jump into the index quickly here, just to see where we stand since yesterday. So I'm looking at QQQ here, Nasdaq 100 ETF. So we have this pullback here, and then we have a huge gap up yesterday above the 10-day. If you look back in this rally, like the gap up tend to follow through, right? And then on this gap up here, this gap up right here, it also followed through a few days. And then here we have another gap up and we follow through a few days. So as long as we're not giving back too much, there's a high chance this rally, like, at least we might get a few days rally here. And we're getting very close to the high here, very close. So like I said, we get a really good Nvidia earnings news that could really propel the market higher. So that's something, we hope for, but you never know. It can go the other way too. So if it doesn't go well, most likely the market will pull back again. And we need to find support at 10-day, and then we need to find support at that low, right? So those are the two short-term support level we want to find. If Nvidia doesn't go well after hours today, it could bring the market down. So that's how the market behaves right now. So intraday, let's just jump to 5-minute chart here. It opened up a little bit higher, but it has been pulling back. Even though it's very subtle, but it is pulling back right now. Um, you can see it's still above this low right here from yesterday near the close. So maybe it's okay, and it's getting tighter too. So maybe not too many people want to sell. So if that's the case, we can either, like I said, just move sideways and not do much today. Everyone waiting for Nvidia for catalyst news, to see what they say. Now, again, I'm not trying to predict here, but recent news show that lots of investment going into Nvidia, including, like, I think Saudi Arabia mentioned like a huge investment, right? I can't remember the amount now, but it is supposed to be built big because they're building a data center and so forth. And there's other news too. So we'll see how that plays out. More about their forward guidance. I think the existing earnings. Let me just jump to it right now. Um, Today is again very similar to the index right now, just holding very tight. Now this, again, if today things fall apart for whatever reason, then obviously that will be a bad signal. Um, Perhaps someone knows something, right? So right now everything looks okay, including the Nvidia as well as the general market. But if we start to see, like, this was hold quite a while yesterday. But if we break through this level here, we maybe someone knows something. But anyhow, with that being said, let's see what happens here. So today, you know, it should be a flat day. But if it does turn down, then I will be definitely more cautious going into this earnings because, like I said, maybe somebody knows something, right? Anyhow, so that's just Nvidia, and let's very strong chart. Yeah, like it went sideways and then found support 10-day and then bounced, right? And now it's near new high. Obviously, if it has good earnings, it can probably shoot up to even as high as this previous high here. That's my guess. But same thing a bit. The last few earnings it didn't do that well. So here it is. It went down after that. Here it is. It went down after that. And the same thing with the last three earnings. It didn't do well. So we have to be aware of that. Okay. So that's that. Let me jump to stocks on the move right now. So market down a little bit more here, but still within like 0.2, 0.1% range. Okay, so on the stocks on the move again, there's less than 20 stocks. This is a screen that I watch every morning because it signifies the health of the growth stocks. When their stocks are not, when growth stocks are not moving on high volume and moving up, usually that's not a good sign. Um, you know, so today is not a good sign so far. Um, unless the market turn around, but I highly doubt it unless there's some news or something. But you can see it's very short listed right now. Probably on the downside has much more volume. You see like Okta down on earnings, GameStop reverse the gains. Tem got hit hard today on some short report. Yeah, so SMTC is down, CoreWeave is down. Yeah, a lot of stocks are down actually. So, but the index is trying to hold up, but we'll see if it can continue to hold up today. Um, but there's really not many stocks. I think Dash may be one, but it's not the highest ranking for me. So it does move. It's moving nicely, but it's just a little bit slow, and it didn't do that well even in the last like recently here. Like it moves up, but it's just not moving that strong, right? But it is trying to move right now. So that's Dash. Let me see what else here. Some of this have good momentum like CW, but it's not fit my fundamental criteria. We have ATGE. And let's go look at TGE. So this one is trying to bounce back right now. Let me just mark that in red here. So that's my support line level. Usually that's the same where I put my stop. So here we bounced here and break out, and it went to 20% very quick. Like it got into the green zone. This is the 20 to 25% green zone on IBD market search. And but after that, it got there like very quickly, like from this gap up here, and then it basically just went sideways while the 10 days catching up, and then it actually broke below 10-day here. But then it reversed, and so far it's moving up a little bit, so not too strong in terms of the bounce yet. Let me see what ranking it is. It is ranked 81 right now. So you can see yesterday was still near the 10-day or still slightly below it. Now it's like bouncing back. So that's ATGE. And then we have Intuit. So this one, unfortunately, I missed this breakout. I didn't buy into it. And it has followed through on higher volume. And today it continued. Very strong stock right now. Um, So we do see Palantir, GE, Odyssey is not the strongest fundamental. AU, that's gold. Let's look at gold first. So this one is forming this W-shaped pattern, and you can see in another slight pullback here. But overall, this is probably the trend line you want to follow. If it does break out here, I probably will get in. If we look at the gold bullion, it's not moving. The price is not moving, but the stock is holding up better. So here's the trend line, but it's much lower, right? You see where the price is at versus AU. It's pretty much like near the high here. on the trend line, so it's ready to break out. So AU is like definitely the stronger gold stock here in that, better than the index itself. So that's AU. Let me go back to GE here. GE, very strong stock. I mean, this guy has just continued to move, found support at the 10-day moving average and bounce again. It's very strong. And then we have Palantir. Palantir is a little bit weird because it's just stuck at this range right now. It's not falling apart, so that's the good news. It didn't even come to 21 day. It's just sitting at the 10-day, just bouncing back and forth around the 10-day. So I think the Nvidia news might move this stock as well. So that's another thing. Like app loading, which is another very strong leader from last recently. This one very similar, right? It just kind of yesterday has a strong move. I don't know if there's any news, but it was a strong move yesterday. Today you see it fall through, but it reversed. So a little bit. So as long as it doesn't give back too much, it might be okay. What else do we have here? Avago. This one looking pretty healthy too. It make new high and then pull back a little bit. That's okay. Credo. This one didn't make new high. It just trades so tight today. Is this even? Yeah. So it's trading a little bit down. Um. So yeah, as long as it doesn't give up too much, it's okay. Let me see what else we have here. Let's look at life here. Life, this one continued to act really strong. Look at it's not giving back much at all. So that's good news. This is at near all-time high right here. So really strong stock. And this stock, I talk about it quite a bit. Like it's not, I don't hear anyone talk about this stock, which is good because it's means that they have lots of potential. Um, Palo Alto. Well, this one is where choppy a little bit, but the earnings brought it down again, and then it's been bouncing since, but it's still kind of below the 10-day, right? So let me set alert there. And then we have Reddit. Also, like it's kind of stuck. Like it got stuck at this red line zone right here. And even today, it reversed. It just doesn't have the power to push back above the 10-day decisively. Okay, so those are the tech stocks. Let's look at one TSM and RAM from yesterday. Holding pretty tight again. This will be impacted by Nvidia tonight. And then RAM. Oh, this one is moving nicely. So it gap up on earnings, then it pulled back really strong the next day, give back a lot of its gains, right? And then it found support, and then it bounced now. So the 10-day is like right here. So it's still a little bit extended, but it's not too far off. So okay. Then we have AT&T. Oh, this one pulled back and now it's bouncing. So okay, it's okay. So it's finding support here. So that's okay. Cabana, this one continues to go. This one breaks out, form tightness here around the 10-day zone, and now it's moving. So it's picking up steam now. So this one looks really good. SE holding tight, pretty nice chart. RCL holding tight. This is good. As long as the growth stocks today are holding tight, not giving back too much, it's a good sign. So that's good. Um, let's go down here. Go here. This one is pulling back today. So this is the second time it come close to the 200-day line and it couldn't go above it. Like so, that 1, two, three. Today is third day, third time it reversed hardly. So not good, not good. Yeah, it happens. So we talk about gold. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Not too much movement today. We just hope the market can hold most of the day today and see what happens after hours. So we are still sliding. Let's look at SPY here on the S&P. Very similar chart. This one already broke the low from there. So as long as this doesn't accelerate, hopefully we'll find some. Once buyers come in, hopefully it can bounce back a little bit. So thank you for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and please like and subscribe.